welcome to this episode of John's Motorcycle Rescue and Review. Today I have a fun ride video for you guys. I will be out on Suzuki's 1981 GS1100E. If you're like me and you like classic bikes from the 1970s and 1980s, please like and subscribe. I feature lots of great classic bike content on this channel. I just picked this bike up last week and I have been steadily working on it. I will give a midweek update on all of the things that I have gone through so far on this bike and the progress that I've made. But suffice it to say, it's safe to ride. I'm really excited to let you guys hear how this bike runs and shifts and how it handles out on the road. I'm gonna gear up, I'll bring the camera along. Let's ride. I'm currently riding Suzuki's GS1100E. It's a 1981 model. I'm out on a test drive, and man, does this thing run nice. I've only done a very short straight line test drive on this previously, but I have checked through the bike enough that I feel confident to take it around the block now. It is a gorgeous fall day here in Pennsylvania, and shockingly, the temperature is close to 80 degrees today, and that's not bad for the end of October. All sorts of motor, you don't have to rev this bike. Jetting actually seems pretty decent on it. The handling on this bike is very nicely set up already. This doesn't seem to dive too excessively under braking. I don't know if they have done some suspension work on the front, but I'm not riding it extremely aggressively right now. The seating position on this bike is just about perfect for me. Very, very comfortable. And surprisingly to me, this bike seems like it is a little bit smaller, a little bit more compact than my 1983 GSX or GS1100E. I will recheck my charging system when I get back to the house after I warm the bike up, but everything so far seems to be running nicely. I found the lead for the battery health monitor and I attached that to the positive, and now my battery light is not on, which is great. Hopefully that will come on if the charging system is bad.
These GS motorcycles just have a magic carpet ride. They ride so nicely. They soak up the bumps and manage to handle well. Right now the leaves are at their peak here in Pennsylvania, and it is a beautiful time to ride, especially when we get some nice warm weather like this. The brake pads on this bike were very contaminated with some either fork fluid or some sort of greasy substance, so I had pulled those off and cleaned those and kind of resurfaced them, scraped them down to some clean pad material, and so I'm just bedding those in, and my braking performance should continue to increase as I ride this bike. Power from this motor is very linear, it's very smooth, it's very torquey. The 5-speed transmission is very slick shifting, and it just makes this bike a bike that's easy to hustle on back roads. And these things are just fantastic. I love the GS series of motorcycles. This bike is relatively quiet with the stock exhaust.
It's always great when a test drive goes well. What a beautiful day today, and the scenery was just awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed that ride along as well. This GS1100E, or GSX1100 if you're not from the US, is running great. I love the way it shifts. It drives nicely. It seems to handle well. It's great getting out and getting to know this GS1100E a little bit as I'm going through it, and I'm very encouraged by the progress so far, and I'm encouraged that it drives as nicely as it does right off the bat. I've already filmed my first project update video where I talk about what I have done to the bike so far and what I've gone through so far, which systems I've already addressed, and that will be airing on Wednesday of this week. I'll continue to keep you guys posted on the progress that I'm making on this project, and when it's all complete, I'm looking forward to doing a review video of this bike and some comparisons with some of the other classic bikes I've got in the garage currently. All right, I hope you found this video entertaining and informative, and until next time, enjoy the ride.